Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be filming my current beauty favorites, and I'm really excited to do this video because these are my favorite types of videos to watch on YouTube, and I have a lot of great products to share with you. So let's just jump into this video. No particular order at all. I'm just going to start off with my Makeup Revolution London blush palette, and this is in Sugar and Spice, and this is what this looks like. It's just basically it's just like a pinky corally blush palette, and I've been so obsessed with this coral blush shade here. I don't know if you can see that well, but it's literally the only blush I've been wearing for like the past month and a half, and I don't have it on today, surprisingly, because I just filmed this makeup tutorial, but it's literally all I've been wearing, and it looks so beautiful on tan skin, and it's only $10, and I got this at Ulta. Next is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Sun Dip palette, and this is what it looks like inside. I'm sure you all know about this from Instagram, but the shade that I've been so obsessed with is Tourmaline. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'll just swatch it for you here, and that's what it looks like. It's literally so beautiful and pigmented. It's like, to me, it looks more on like the rose gold shade, and it's literally the only highlight I've been wearing. I'm just so obsessed with it, and I just can't get enough. I bought this palette just for this shade right here. Like, that's how obsessed I am with it. I don't really use the other three shades that much, but Summer is also a really pretty color. And then I'm going to talk about the Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette, and just look at this beauty. Like, literally, she is so gorgeous and pigmented, and I'm so obsessed with this palette. I do have like a few things that I don't love about the palette. First of all, it's like so fragile. You can just touch the eyeshadows that are like more glittery and more pigmented, and it'll literally like break. Like, my color here, Coin, is so damaged just because I like touched it. But I don't want to be so fragile with them, but I don't know, that's just super annoying. But I'll just swatch the shade Diamond for you and just show you like how amazing that is. Like, look at that shade. I don't know if you can see that well, so I'll do Ruby because that's the more red tone. And these shades are just so beautiful. This is limited edition, which I feel bad for mentioning it, but it's literally all I've been wearing. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm not crazy about the matte shadows. Like, I'll swatch Onyx for you. I haven't used it, but it's a little more chalky, and that's what that looks like here. It's not the darkest black I've used, but it's not bad at all. But this palette is totally worth the $50 to me because I've just been using all the shimmery shades. I haven't used the matte ones so much, but the shimmery shades I really have been loving. And then next, I'm going to share with you two eyelashes that I have been obsessed with, and they're from the same brand. And these are the Violet Voss lashes. I'm just like so impressed with Violet Voss lately. Like, their products have just been so amazing. They're affordable, and you can get them at a few different places besides the website, which is really great as well. So these first ones are Wispy for Days, and I just featured these in one of my YouTube channels videos that I just put up, so if you want to see how those look. But I have really small eyes, so although I love more dramatic eyelashes, I really can't wear them that often because they just make my eyes look a lot smaller. But these literally didn't make my eyes look small at all. They were just so big and wispy and like sexy and glamorous, and I just loved it so much. And then, of course, Vamptress. These kind of reminded me when I first saw them of Iconic from House of Lashes, and Iconic from House of Lashes don't really work on me just because they make my eyes look super small, and I do have the minis to try out, but these are amazing. If House of Lashes Iconic don't work for you, try these out. These are the Vamptress lashes, and they're only $10, so they're a little less, but they're just so wispy. And the difference between, I think, these and Iconic is that these flare outwards, whereas like Iconic kind of goes up, so it makes your eyes look a lot more dramatic. But these are just so beautiful, and you can see the drama in these lashes, and they don't make your smile eyes look any smaller than they are. So I'm just so obsessed with these two lashes from House of Lashes. Then next I have the Makeup Geek Half-Hearted. I'm just gonna take it out of this palette. This is one of the Makeup Geek contour shades, and this is in the shade Half-Hearted, and it's a warm medium shade, and this is a little more on the cooler side for me, but I just think it's so beautiful. Like when I want really carved out cheekbones and I just want to look super, super dramatic, and like I want my makeup to be on point, this is what I will contour with, because it just chisels out my cheekbones so nicely and just gives me such a beautiful contoured look. I'm literally obsessed with this, and this is only $10, which is, in my opinion, really great. I didn't think I would love this as much as I actually do, but I'm so obsessed with it. And I just keep it in my Makeup Geek Travel Vault palette. And next, this is something you guys hear me talk about probably in every makeup video that I've done so far, but it is seriously like my favorite product ever. I just can't get enough of it. This is the MAC Studio Fix Foundation Powder in the shade NC42. I'm sorry, NC43, and I cannot do my makeup without this powder. So if I don't have this, I can't do my makeup. Like I have to go out and buy it. Like it just sets my foundation so beautifully and gives me like a flawless look. I have very textured skin, I don't know if you can tell, but this just kind of covers that up for me a lot. And even days that I don't feel like wearing foundation, I just put this all over my skin and I'm like amazed by the look that it gives. Like if you're looking for a good foundation powder, check this out. I remember someone saying that the Makeup Forever matte foundation powder was better than this, and I tried it and I haven't, and I literally I'm just like, ugh, disgusted, like so dramatic, but I'm just like, nothing compares to this powder at all. I will buy 5 of these if they ever discontinue it, because I just love the formula so much. And then next I just have a few makeup brushes to share with you. So these are just 4 of my makeup brushes that I use every single time that I do my makeup faithfully. So first is the Morphe E4 brush, and this is, I think it's said to be a contouring brush, but I use this to apply my foundation powder. So I'll use this with the MAC powder, and it just like distributes the powder so evenly and so perfect, and it gets a good amount. I think this brush is a little too big for me to contour with, but I love it for foundation so much. And then this is the Morphe M51 brush, and I've been using this to highlight my cheekbones, and it just gets into that area so nicely, and I really love it a lot. This is the one I decided to get over the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, because that one was $23 and this was like $5 or $6, and I love this so much, so I'm glad I got that. Then this is an oldie but a goodie, the Sephora Pro Contour Brush N74, and I love this so much. When I first got this, I remember not liking it. I was gonna give it away, but I'm so glad I didn't, because it just gets into these areas so nicely and blends out that product, and it doesn't like pack on too much, and it just gives like just enough of the product. And then this is an IT Cosmetics brush. I don't know the number, but it's just like a fluffy blending brush, and this is my favorite eyeshadow brush. Like I can't even express enough how beautifully this just blends out your eyeshadow, and it just gives you such like a professional look, and it just blends it to like a T. Like it's just perfect. I love it so much, and I love it more than my MAC 224 brush, which is like really popular, but this is really great, and I don't think IT Cosmetic brushes get enough hype. So I really love this brush, and ever since I got this, I think like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, it's the only eyeshadow brush that I like can't live without. It's amazing. I love it so much. I just wanted to shout out this Cover FX Correct Click color correcting concealer in the shade Orange, and it's super small. I was a little disappointed with like how much product you get, because this is $18, but I just love this color so much. It definitely covers up my dark circles really well, and it's not too hard to blend out, and it sets really nice, so I really love this a lot. And then next is my favorite foundation that I've been wearing for about basically ever since it came out. This is the This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and this is just so great for my oily skin. It lasts so long. It gives me such a beautiful coverage, and I'm super obsessed with this foundation. I have two shades. I wear 108 when I'm not tan, and then 109 when I am tan. So this is the shade I use now, and it's just so beautiful. It lasts a really long time, and it's affordable, $12, and I don't think you can beat that. It's such a great foundation. My favorite drugstore foundation, hands down. And I've been loving this in combination with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Foundation. This combination is my holy grail foundation. Like, I don't know, one day I just decided to try to mix them because this one alone is too light for me right now, but then I really wanted to use it because I just like to spread my love between my makeup. So I decided to mix these, and when I tell you that some foundations show my texture a lot more than others, I couldn't even tell that my skin was textured. My skin looked so flawless and perfect and beautiful with this combination. Like, it's all that I've been using. I haven't stopped using it. I'm kind of like sad because this foundation is like down here, but I just can't stop using it. It's such a great combination. If you have oily skin and you love either one of these foundations, try them together. You won't be disappointed, I promise. And then next, something else that I've been loving for my oily skin is the Murad Oil Control Mattifier. This is just what basically I apply first after like I miss skin. I'll apply this if I do moisturize, and it's just like a cream, and you just put it in your T-zone. That's where I put it, and I just blend it out, and I leave it on for like about 1 to 2 minutes before I apply the rest of my primers and foundations and everything. And I swear by this, like, it really does keep my skin matte a lot longer than just not using this at all, or just using like a mattifying primer. I like this a lot, and it doesn't dry out my skin. I just find that it works super well for me, and it comes with a lot of product. There's 1.7 fluid ounces in this, so you won't run out of it, and I promise it works super well. Then a few other lip products that I've been loving is the Kylie Exposed Lip Kit, and then the Stella Bocce. I've actually been using these together, but I also like them separately. But this is just such a beautiful combination. It's what I have on my lips now, and I love this exposed lip color. It's so beautiful, and Bocce is just as gorgeous. It's like a purple taupe color, perfect for fall, and I use it in the summer too. But that's just what those two look like. I don't know if you can see them. I'm like the worst swatcher ever, but this is Exposed and this is Bocce. And we're almost done, I promise. So next, I've just been obsessed with this LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Yellow. This is meant for color correcting, but I use this just alone because I feel like it has just the right amount of yellow in it to use as a concealer on its own. It might be intense for some of you, but I love it so much on its own, and I love to mix it as well. I think it just works so great. And if you have a concealer that you didn't find the right shade in, or you feel like you want to brighten up a little more, you can just mix this in there, and it'll just give you such a great, beautiful look. And then, of course, I've been so obsessed with this Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow primer, and this is $3. I got it at Ulta. And when I tell you that this keeps your eyeshadows on all day, I've been using this over my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, my Soft Ochre, my Benefit Stay Don't Stray, like my NARS primer. I love this one so much. It's so good. And I set it with just like a light powder over it to make it last even longer. And I heard this from What Would Lizzie Do, and she was so right. I'm obsessed with this, and I don't want to go back to anything else. It works so good. Why not? It's $3, right? And then just 2 products left for mascara. I've been obsessed with the MAC Extended Play Giga Lash in the shade black, and it just has a super thin wand. And I like thin wands just because I feel like my lashes are super small, so it really just accentuates those lashes a lot more. And one thing I noticed about this is I feel like when it's starting to dry out or is getting a little older, it doesn't work as good as when you first get it. So I definitely need to get a new one of this because it's not working as well as it is, but I know this mascara is amazing, and it's like all I use. This and the L'Oreal Telescopic, only two mascaras that I like. And my last favorite is the NARS eyeliner, and this is in the tan shade. I think it's like Rub You Tan. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's just so pretty. I put this on my inner waterline because I have, like I said, smaller eyes, so applying like a lighter color like a tan or a white will just open up your eyes a lot more. And this has just been working really well for me. So weird, when I first got this product I didn't like it again, but the more I started to use it and I feel like I learned to use it the right way, then it started to work a lot better for me. And I typically will set this with an eyeshadow in my waterline just to ensure that it lasts a lot longer. And this is what that looks like right there. And that's all for my beauty favorites. So if you like this video and want to see more, then don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.